Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today we will be talking about a major upcoming Arctic blast for the United States, for actually most of it actually. So let's actually get right into it. All right, everyone. These are current conditions right now, or current temperatures. This is the first time I'm ever talking about any temperatures, so first time. So we do have some very cold air working right into the northern Midwest, actually, and a lot of the Rocky Mountains already. Some colder here, but we do have a little bit of a line of warmer temperatures moving right into the Ohio Valley and also the southern states. We also do have that major Arctic blast. We do have the cold front moving through, which dumps heavy. I'm talking very majorly cold temperatures. Just burr. Look at all that. Wow, we even have some freezing temperatures down there working into Dallas. Even some 20s moving into Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, places that have never seen temperatures like this before. And that continues to move to the east, and it does intensify even more, and it deepens very well until bam, we have most of the eastern United States in freezing temperatures. Birmingham, Alabama could see freezing temperatures. So this is going to be a significant system. Even look at this, Pensacola. Are you kidding me? Pensacola getting under 40 degrees. Even Houston getting around mid 40s. So this is a very significant Arctic blast, and that moves but intensifies one last time before it moves away. This is on Tuesday to Wednesday that will affect the east. Right now it's already affecting up here, but by tomorrow it should move right into the Midwest and the Ohio Valley. Then on Tuesday it really intensifies over in the east, and then on Wednesday it does one last shot of cold air before finally exiting. And we do have some warm temperatures moving in up here, and we do get a few more Arctic blasts actually throughout this week, and it just continues to deepen in the east. This is going to be a major pattern. It's just going to be completely cold in the east this week. It is going to be very harsh. And as soon as you know it, we do have another major Arctic blast by next week, actually. So we do actually have even more freezing temperatures near the Great Lakes this time, and even more deja vu, another Arctic blast, and major cold freezing temperatures for the southern states. This is going to be something to watch, and I don't think it is going to be super intense, actually, for the southern regions at least. But for the very northern regions of the US, this is something that you should be prepared for. Be prepared to stay indoors. Keep the heaters on, because if you get outside for more than 15 minutes, you might get really harsh frostbites. So you want to make sure you want to protect yourself from the very cold weather. I mean, it's not as cold as Antarctica, but still, this is something that you need to prepare for. Don't take it like it's only 30 degrees outside. I can handle it in just the jacket. You need your heavy coats. So that will be it for the Arctic blast, but there has been a lot of major snowstorms coming up on the GFS model, especially for the Northeast. Multiple snowstorms we're talking about. So let's get right into that real quick. All right, everyone. Taking a look at the GFS here, we do have severe weather event for the southeast and partially some freezing rain and freezing precipitation moving its way through. That it wasn't as intense as thought yesterday, but we do get some of that backside snow there, mostly for the Great Lakes with lake effect light snow, I would say. But here it is, our Arctic blast here. This probably is going to be very intense. It probably moves all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina, up to Springfield, Illinois, and up to Minneapolis, Minnesota. So most likely, the most affected would be the very over coastal regions of the Northeast that is probably going to get in some of those frigid temperatures. So that is something to watch for. But then we go right back into our pattern where it's warm in the west and more colder in the east. And we do get some sort of system here, but it kind of looks like a subtropical storm, actually. Like, look at that. Doesn't that look like a subtropical storm? But it does bring some heavy snowfall to some parts of the coastal regions, but the very, very beaches. But we do get more of that cold air going down, and we do get some sort of mid Atlantic snowstorm. Not really a snowstorm, more like probably a mid Atlantic clipper. So we do get I think that is a clipper. Yeah, this is a tiny little clipper that just transfers its energy down and brings some very light snowfall. But look at this. We get a system down here, down through Texas. Yes, we're talking about very southern states and some heavy snowfall occurring, but this could be a major system actually by next week. This is still around 8 to 9 days out, so I wouldn't say this will happen, but if it does, it's going to be very intense if for the very, very coastal regions of southern New England and probably the eastern regions of the mid Atlantic. But some of the heavy snow bands doesn't reach all the way to the coast, so I don't think this is going to be too major unless if it changes track. And then we are left here with very cold temperatures. So let's now finish this video off with the weather fact of the day. All right, everyone. Now to our weather fact of the day, and it is the Earth is closest to the sun during the winter. This is very interesting. Every January, the start of the winter season in the northern hemisphere, the Earth reaches the point in its orbit that is nearest to the sun. Despite some common misconceptions, the seasonal drop in temperature has nothing to do with the distance of our planet to the sun. It instead has everything to do with which direction the Earth's axis is tilting, which is why the two hemispheres experience winter at different times of the year. Yeah, this is very true because if the Earth is tilting away from the sun in the northern hemisphere, that means the southern hemisphere is closer to the sun, meaning that in the north it's colder, it's winter time. So, this is actually a very true fact, and hopefully you find this very interesting. But this will be for today's video, and this is Ty Interpreting Weather out.